Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 290. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Vil. What's up, Vil?
Hatshepsut.
Hello, feline friend. What's up, Mike?
I see pussy.
What's up, Mike D? How are you? What's up, John?
Not much, man.
What's up, AmberStreet.com, AmberStreet.com.
And I'm not with AmberStreet.com.
I miss. I'm my favorite clone trooper is Captain Rex.
What?
What?
My favorite clone trooper is Captain Rex. Apparently, you guys are not Star Wars fans.
Oh, yes, we're Star Wars fans.
Well, then you know who Captain Rex is.
Always what you cannot be done. Always wearing those steampunk shit in your fucking ears with the thing on your head.
Yeah.
Get a different outfit, yes.
Captain Rex is a pretty major Star Wars character if you followed Clone Wars.
Oh. Think you need to talk to some Emperor action, Bill. All right.
That's one of the unresolved plot points. Captain Rex in episode 7. They never explain what happened to Captain Rex. It takes place between episodes 2 and 3, and the Disney canceled the Clone Wars series, and they didn't resolve all the plot threads. It's like, what happened after that?
Actually,
Padawan.
Netflix did the final season.
Netflix.
Yeah, they picked up the last season, but still got canceled by Disney, and they didn't resolve the plot threads.
Shit. Captain Rex.
Funny rated.
He's my favorite clone trooper, man. He's my favorite clone.
Shit. All right. That's what I said, shit, when I saw that there's going to be a Scarface reboot.
Oh, man.
Say what?
Say what? Shit.
Well, wait, actually, Scarface technically was a remake or a reboot of another film, an earlier Howard Hawks film.
Yeah, Paul Mooney.
Yeah. What do you feel about Scarface steampunk? You know what Scarface is?
Different.
Lieutenant Rex in that?
Wasn't that Al Capone's nickname?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Scarface.
I mean, the first Scarface movie, I guess it was okay. Everybody likes to quote it as like the great thing of the movie the whole time.
Chris likes to use that line when he meets chicks. He goes, "Say hello to my little friend."
Maybe.
Terrible. All right. Well, anyway, Scarface is getting a. Didn't they make a directed sequel or prequel or something to that? That was like low budget. You know what? I don't know. But anyway, Scarface is getting a sequel. Let's see.
Going to be in this or something?
Let's see who's doing.
Is Pee Wee Herman in it?
Who?
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman.
Jonathan Herman has been hired to pen a rewrite of Scarface for Universal Pictures.
Jonathan,
Paul,
otherwise known as Pee Wee.
Paul Anastasio and
Wait,
David.
Paul, I know this one.
Paul A-hole.
Wasn't the guy that actually plays Pee Wee Herman, isn't his real name Paul? Paul Rubens?
Paul Rubens.
Yes, Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens is busy doing a Pee Wee Herman reboot.
They're rebooting that?
Yes, they are, but it's more of a sequel than a reboot.
Okay, a sequel is okay. A reboot is unacceptable.
It's like it's basically a sequel because he's still Pee Wee Herman. So, but anyway, the Scarface reboot will be set in present-day Los Angeles and explore an immigrant's rise in the criminal underworld. Okay.
So they're doing it's going to be like a Latino sort of thing rather than Cuban?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that could be interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah. They need to get...
Yeah, the concept's so wide open, you know?
Yeah. They'll get like Issei Morales can come back.
Hey, it'll
Like
be like
Breaking
the other
Bad.
Scarface, except it'll suck.
All right.
Might not suck. I love crime films. I love, you can't give enough.
Yeah, okay, good. So they should make some new ones. Stop rebooting them.
Yeah, it's like Goodfellas. Yeah, let's remake that next week.
Why not? Why not? Goodfellas.
Let's remake The Godfather.
Yeah.
We'll make it all.
No,
we'll make
no,
'em-
no way! You cannot remake The Godfather. I am
Why
not?
no way.
Suge Knight, The Godfather.
No.
I don't think he's available.
Oh, okay.
All right. Other news, they said that J.J. Abrams may direct Star Wars Episode 9. Holy
Well, he's
shit.
directing episode 7. That's bad enough.
Well, I mean,
He's
it's
directing
done.
episode 7.
It's done. So he's just editing. Yeah.
What about episode 9? What about it? Jar Jar Abrams? Back
Yeah.
again? No.
Jar Jar is a very
This
underrated
cannot
character. He's actually
stand.
really great in Clone Wars. Jar Jar was a major.
Do you know what I
character.
think of Jar Jar Abrams getting another movie? I'll give you a hint. Any of you who have ever read DC Comics, with blood and rage of crimson red, ripped from a corpse so freshly dead, together with our hellish hate, will burn you all. That is your fate.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
All right. Bill's very,
Oh.
very vocal about this.
Right.
Tell me how he really feels. He's holding back.
Good. Okay.
Good. Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Right.
I love that dude, Ian McDermott.
Yeah. Sally Field was asked if she's excited about the Aunt May movie.
Is she still alive?
And she basically didn't know what the F people were talking about. She's like, there's no way Aunt May would get a movie.
I just want to see her topless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
think it should be a Captain Rex movie. That's one of my favorites.
No, I guess, necrophilia works for people.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Debbie
We
Holmes.
could cast her as a zombie in The Walking Dead next season.
Oh my
Right.
God! Come on.
Sleepy Hollow was picked up for a third season. Not that anybody.
Did you know that The Walking Dead almost had an alternate title? Life in Florida.
Oh, crap.
One episode.
I heard a
What?
Pensacola joke coming on. What'd you say, Chris?
There's 2 whole seasons of Sleepy Hollow. I didn't even know there was 1 episode.
Yes. Yes.
Life in Florida.
Yeah.
That is true.
Thank you for being a friend. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. Traveling down the road and back
A
again.
lot of mac and cheese in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if you had to bang one of the Golden Girls, which one would it be?
You know what? This is crazy. That's crazy.
That-
What? Well, come
You
on,
know
it's a good question.
Just for that, you need to go to lemonparty.org.
Wow.
The website is now defunct, sir. I think they took it down.
What is it?
It's excellent poetry.
Is it steampunk?
Yeah, it's sort of without the clothes on.
John's great.
Right.
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 Yes.
So what'd you do today, Chris?
We got another convention coming up. Some more
I
cosplay.
got April 3rd. I got WonderCon that I'm going to. And then,
Where's that?
In Anaheim.
Ah.
I could just take the 460 bus down there. It won't be a big deal.
Yeah.
Anaheim.
Anaheim? Have you ever been to the Burgerland in Anaheim?
I have not. I lost my app. Okay, there we go.
Have you ever been to the Burgerland in Anaheim?
I have not.
If you get a chance to go there, you must try the kimchi burger.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's basically a cheeseburger with kimchi on it, and it's awesome.
What's in?
Kimchi
Yeah,
is
geez, great.
kimchi is fermented cabbage and other vegetables. It's not always cabbage though. There's different ways to do it.
Sounds disgusting.
And if it's done right, it's spicy and wonderful.
Yeah.
And when I do it, I make it with ghost pepper instead of red pepper.
Oh, what the hell? I'll try it.
Bill makes his own
I also-
kimchi.
I also
Yeah,
made a
um,
special. I also
what-
made a
what
special
really-
batch of kimchi one time that had a lot of THC in it.
Well, next month, well, WonderCon, I might have to, because, WonderCon is owned by Comic-Con International Incorporated, and they won't approve me for a press pass because the YouTube channel's not big enough. But I am excited about Star Wars Celebration. I have a press pass for that, so I'll be able to go to that for free. WonderCon, I'll just be tailgating and interviewing people in the comic area. But, yeah, the cool thing about LA is it's never boring. There's always a lot of conventions. If you miss one convention, there's another one right around the corner. See, this year alone, this is already into March. I've been to Anime LA. I went to Gallifrey 1.
God damn.
Fucking
convention, Lord.
Why is everyone always telling me to damn things?
Yeah. Oh, get your
lost in limbo here.
Anybody?
Well, that's a big convention schedule, Chris. You want to have a good time. I'm sure you'll get a lot of good interviews and stuff, and you'll have to come alive on the air while you're there. Do some convention updates.
Yeah,
if the convention's any good, don't want to try to get on the air from there.
Yeah, there's good conventions. I love the cosplay. That's what I do. I do mostly cosplay journalism. I sometimes interview celebrities if I have the luxury. But yeah, they're always really good. I've rarely have ever gone. I don't think I've gone to a convention that was nerdcore related that wasn't bad. I mean, or that wasn't good. I'm mixing up my words here, but anyway, they're all good conventions.
And Chris has got many videos of young ladies in cosplay attire on his YouTube page.
Very alluring.
Yeah,
very alluring. Varying states of
kitty.
My most popular video is the interview with John Kamikaze, and then my second most popular is Yoko Lintner.
Now, what's your YouTube? Are you under Steampunk Star Raising, or are you under Amber Street on YouTube, so that people can check that out?
You can Google both. You can go to amberstreet.com. Right now, I don't have the money for hosting, so when you type in amberstreet.com, it goes just directly to my YouTube channel, or you can Google Steampunk Star Raising. I think I changed it. Let me check.
Yeah, Chris has got a wide assortment of videos ranging from young ladies in cosplay attire to getting attacked on camera.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
pretty interesting.
Movie Guy Star Raising is the YouTube. It's youtube.com/Movie Guy Star Raising. It's probably easier just to remember amberstreet.com. Or if you Google Steampunk Star Raising, it'll come up as well.
Sounds good.
There's an interesting video of Chris being attacked actually by somebody. He got it on camera, so if you go there and check out that video, it's very very interesting. I was attacked video.
So how many cops was it?
Well, actually, it wasn't the cops.
It was my cousin who had a crush on me, and he's also suffering early stages of dementia.
Heavy on it.
He attacked me and strangled me, and I videotaped him because why he was strangling me, because he said that if I called the cops, he would just lie and say I started the fight. So I videotaped the whole engagement. I'm like, well,
so wait a minute, like you videotaped and you're like this, and you're getting like the shit kicked out of you.
Exactly.
And you're like filming. How are you doing that?
Yeah. You really enjoy seeing somebody kick the shit out of me. I didn't even fight back because
you were filming.
He was elderly. He's 70 years old, and
but the guy was choking Chris from what it looked like on the video. It wasn't that there was like all this going on. It was like
he was choking me, and I almost lost consciousness during the engagement.
Wow.
Unfortunately, the second half of the video, because he knocked the phone out of my hand.
God damn! I hate it when that happens.
The music for deliverance.
You only hear him choking me, but you don't actually see it because the camera's face down on the floor.
Don't you wish you just got that image, like when you're getting choked out? You're like, damn, I missed that part.
Well, you do see him yell at me, and you do see him knock the phone out of my hand.
Wow. How did it feel to get choked and strangled?
Not good. I almost lost consciousness. It was one of the few times that I started to black out. I managed to break away from his grip, and then he chased me into the back.
Was he like Popeye or something? I mean, did he have like?
Well, he works at a hardware store, even though he's
He looked like Santa Claus, actually.
He's like pumping it up.
He works at a hardware store. He has a lot of upper arm strength. I could have probably kicked his ass, but the thing I was worried about was he said that if I called the cops, he would just say I started it, and that he would charge me with elderly abuse. Florida has a law like if you abuse an elderly person, it's an automatic felony.
Wow, this is interesting.
And so basically, I videotaped him. He attacked me twice. And I said, "You've got to stop attacking me, or I will call the cops." And I did. I called the cops, and the cops didn't arrest him. They didn't arrest me. That video is what saved me from getting arrested. He really lied to the cops and said that I started to attack him.
Why is this guy so angry, Chris? What do you think he's so angry about?
He's very sexually frustrated. Out of context.
Why is that?
Very much. Out of context, I didn't think very much of it. He told me a couple times that he was old, lonely, or old, alone, and had no one to fuck.
Okay.
Them a teddy bear?
Yeah.
Teddy bear and Sylvester.
You know what? You know when you plan your night out and you're like, "Hey, I really wanted to an everything show," and you want to talk about
this is the everything show.
Talk about shit.
This happened in December, and the reason why I uploaded to YouTube is I was like, man, if he keeps attacking me, I'm either going to end up in jail from assault or I'm going to end up dead.
Well, didn't you say that he had a collection of like Young Studs DVDs or something like that?
Okay, hold on. This is getting like
This is getting awesome.
Hold on. This is like, wait a second.
I don't give a.
Why did you?
This did happen, Joe. This did happen. We're not putting you on.
I realized that.
What's going on? I was trying to help him out. I'm like, dude,
I can talk about it.
Why did you videotape it?
Because after the second attack, I told him, I said,
he was attacked 3 times. He got attacked 3 times.
You gotta let me finish my thought.
But are you like a dog that goes after his tail constantly? Or I mean, like, if you got beat up once and then twice.
Okay. Well,
hey, rabies in the sapphire.
Black and
rabies in a sapphire.
Yeah.
You guys,
a lot of rabies in the sapphire.
You guys mentioned
I live with my cousin. With my cousin. He gave me a place.
I think Phil thinks he's high.
No.
Phil's like, what the fuck have I walked into here?
You mentioned Popeye.
Yeah, Popeye's coming out of Reboot, actually.
Yeah, hostility started building up. And the first time he attacked me, he threw some weak punches. The
guy that does Samurai Jack is
Reboot. He backed me into a corner and he tried to break my thumb, and he nearly broke my thumb.
Hold on, man. Like, can I ask you a question? Why the fuck do you like stay there and get your ass kicked?
That's why I'm in LA. That's why I went back to LA. I didn't stay there.
Yeah, but you stood there 3 times.
Yeah, because I had to transition. I had to get all my shit together and move out. It took me a week to move out.
So wait, so you get your ass kicked, and then you're there for a week getting your ass kicked?
Well, it was more complicated than that. After
did you have a bagel and coffee, and then you got your ass kicked, and then you went out, and then you got kicked for lunch and dinner? Like, how the hell did you do that?
Jerry.
It's really not that difficult to explain. Basically, after the second time he attacked me, I told him, I said, dude, you've got to stop attacking me, or I will call the cops. That's not cool. You trying to break my thumb. And he's like, "Well, don't worry. If you call the cops, I'll just say you started it, and they'll."
I can't wait to read the comments on this video.
And that's the reason why I videotaped him and uploaded it to YouTube. That way, if he strangles me to death, there'll be evidence of what happened to my demise in case he tries to explain otherwise. And it's hard to.
Does Roman Polanski come into this at any point?
Roman Polanski.
It's hard to win a fight when you don't feel like you can fight back, because the main thing was
why would you want to fight a senior citizen?
Self-defense, but
a senior citizen was whooping his ass.
Hey, it can happen.
Trying to break your thumb or trying to strangle you.
I just
the fighting back, but I didn't, because I knew that if I left him,
fucking Matlock was whooping his ass.
Nobody would. I got out of there. It was a bad situation. I got out of there. He went over to his brother's house for a few days. After the cops got called, the cops didn't fully believe his story, and they didn't fully believe my story. The video
It's got to be the best podcast, by the way.
The video is what prevented me from getting arrested, because I showed the cops. I'm the one that called the cops anyway. I showed the cops the video, because he immediately told the cops that I attacked him. And then he claimed to have a heart attack. He was trying to play the sympathy card, claiming to have a heart attack. He went to the emergency room by ambulance. And then he got out of the hospital like a half day later. And then he was at his brother's house for a couple of days. Then he broke back into the house because I had barricaded and locked him.
And now we got him here on the show. Come on in, Chris's cousin.
Yeah.
Little Jerry Springer action.
Speaking of Popeye, Popeye is being rebooted in the animated short.
Hold that thought on Popeye, because there's something I wanted to interject here. You know, you guys mentioned Popeye, and all of this made me think of this guy. When I was about 16, 17, I lived in North Fort Myers, Florida. And there was a guy that we nicknamed Popeye that we always saw walking up and down the road. And I actually used to talk to this dude and sometimes hang out with him, but always out in the open, you know, because he was kind of a weird guy. Well, it turns out that he was a serial killer, and they found him with a whole bunch of severed heads.
Wow. This is just, you know, I woke up this morning. I really didn't think that the Everything Show 290 would be about this, but
let's get him on the podcast.
I guess it's about everything, and reality shows waiting to happen.
Including Lemon Party.
Thank you, warning from Zoom. You're going to cut us off in 10 minutes because it makes me feel so much better.
This has been like the best cast ever, by the way.
Why didn't you just use Google?
Because sometimes you got to do a Zoom. You know what I'm saying? You got to have yourself in high definition.
Yeah. You know, just like sometimes your cousin didn't watch Young Studs, and sometimes he did.
You know, after this, we should do a podcast about strangle porn.
Okay. I really don't want to do stuff like that, Bill, on the Everything Show.
I know I was joking.
Yeah, I would probably have to create a different type of cast, but yeah. Well.
The Nethersphere.
The Everything Else cast.
The Nethersphere.
Steve Jobs in the Nethersphere.
Steve Jobs is a Cyberman, right? That's what you're saying. I know you fucking love it. Every fucking podcast. Every fucking podcast.
And then they downloaded every
That motherfucker's still talking, man.
You with your...
He's like the Energizer Bunny, man. Look at him.
Fuck you with your Steve Jobs. With your fucking Cyberman shit. Every fucking podcast, motherfucker.
And I think
you fucking mother dick.
Only Chris can inspire this much hatred. It'd still be like
fucker. Bargain ice hole fuck.
Bubbles is still alive.
He's talking about Bubbles now.
Bubbles probably got shoved up your ass, and that's why your head's so tied up.
God.
Fucker. Shit.
Hey, go to Neverland. Go break in Neverland for us. Get some video. Let's do a podcast from Neverland.
I think we shut down Neverland.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Jump over the fence, man.
What?
You know, there's nothing little boys in your bed.
Why?
As long as
why does this happen, everyone? I'm trying to plan a nice cast and talk about some nice movie news.
Truck in an amusement park.
Wow, that was a pretty creepy but good imitation.
Hey, what did Michael Jackson and McDonald's used to have in common?
What?
40-year-old meat between 10-year-old bun.
Come on! Fucking come on!
We need Thriller 2. I want to direct Thriller 2. I need a
robot.
Why don't you just fucking clone yourself?
Like a journey. It's a journey into madness.
Why don't you just go fucking clone yourself?
Hey, Chris, I heard about
Amberstreet.com. Amberstreet.com.
I want to hear about that.
Chemicals into his body to keep his body preserved, mounted to an animatronic.
Every 7 years, you die and all your cells replicate.
But as an exoskeleton mounted to a corpse, so that way you can have the corpse move around.
Are you talking about Wolverine?
You direct Thriller 2, and it's still.
What are we talking about?
Chris, we already heard that story.
We've been pulling dust bunnies out of my keyboard. I'm going to eat them now.
Well, I thought the last podcast.
This is like the Mushroom Podcast.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck happened tonight.
I thought the last podcast got canceled, so I figured I'd repeat the story in case.
Well, it didn't get canceled. I just didn't have a chance to edit it.
Well, you gotta edit, man. Just throw it up there like it is. It's great.
Yeah.
Let it roll. Fuck it. Let it roll.
No, I had a request for someone to remove some content from the podcast, so I have to remove some content.
Why don't you just tell them to go die in a fire?
Yeah, which pussy was that then?
Oh, you stop it!
Well, what, seriously?
Well, you don't have to name by name who asked you, but I'm just saying, what content did they object to?
Put that up there.
You know what?
Don't edit all of us. Give me a break.
It's probably the whole fucking thing at this point.
Just dude, put it up there. This is real. This is like the show.
Yeah, you know, if they're that butthurt, they can go, you know, watch Doctor Who. I mean Clara Who.
Clara.
Yeah, Clara Who, exactly.
John Nathan Moffat.
Yeah.
The in-between regeneration.
AmberStreet.com. AmberStreet.com.
Lemonparty.org.
I wasn't going to be upset about it, but
Chris, what are you selling on AmberStreet.com? Do you have like merchandise or something?
I tried to sell hats. I've never successfully sold a hat.
Like that? Those hats? Like the one you have?
Yeah.
That one hat you're selling?
Well, those hats will get you laid.
This is my face.
That's your face.
It's part of my face.
You know what else will get you laid?
It's like painted rubberhead.
Money. Money.
Chris was telling us how his hat got him laid. His hat.
Oh, God. Why?
There was a guy who did offer me money for this hat. He was kind of drunk. And
wait, hold on a minute. A guy was offering you money for what?
Yeah, we didn't hear it.
There was a guy that when I was at the Adventure Hospital.
Some guy offered you money for what?
We only got 4 minutes.
Did you have to push back?
For my
I want to hear the story. It's a new story.
I said, well, I tried telling him, I said, I have supplies to make another one. Let me make you another hat in a day. I don't want to give you this one. This one's got wear and tear. So I want the hat that's actually on your head. Like $150 of materials plus my labor. I said, well, because he was shifty about it. Here's what he kept saying.
Shifty about giving you money for your hat.
Yeah, he's shifty about it.
You just didn't want to be cloned. You just didn't want to be cloned with your hair inside your hat.
He wanted to put me for it. If I didn't win on the flip, then he would get the hat for free. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then he was like, well, I'll just give you what I have in my wallet. I'm like, you can have $5 in your wallet. It won't do me really good. He was being all shifty about it. Then he was, well, I might have 600 in my wallet. And I was like, well, you might have 5. I don't know you.
What are you doing?
I was like, and I actually told him bluntly, I was like, I could easily make.
Are you still going on with the story?
I've got another hat on that. I've got another supply for a hat like this on backup.
You have another supply of what? You have a warehouse of hats?
I have a storage.
Are you like fucking Batman? Like you have like your own fucking thing?
Yummy.
I'm a steampunk superhero.
Oh, God.
You're a steampunk.
My only superpower is super belch. But anyway, but I have to drink a lot of soda. I have to drink a lot of soda in order to energize.
Oh shit!
But
I think you got some other superpowers that you're not aware of, Chris.
Fair enough.
Didn't you tell me you had the power of anti-charisma?
I'm also a chaos generator. I have this theory. I feel like that there are people that are either chaos generators or order generators, and I'm starting to realize that I'm just a chaos generator. But maybe I can bring beautiful order to beautiful chaos.
Sometimes when I'm on the toilet, I generate chaos.
There you go. There you go. There's a little bit of using the sapphire there.
Am I dreaming? Is this really happening?
No, Joe.
Anyway,
this is a nightmare.
This is a nightmare. Could you wake me up? Somebody wake me up.
Hey, you've accomplished something if you've given Bill a bad buzz.
I will give you this hat off my head for $600, and he
You're still talking.
He wanted to click for it, or he wanted to say, whatever's change is in my wallet, I'll give you for your hat. And I'm like, you have $5. I'm not going to do that. You know,
Did you swallow?
It's not worth it to me. What?
What is happening? This guy's picking his toes.
That cat's
You're
even freaked out.
Guys, I don't know what happened, viewers, but
this is the Everything Show hardcore edition where it's all real.
it's just when things go.
We're down to less than a minute, by the way. You want to wrap it up? Wrap it up.
Amberstreet.com. Amberstreet.com.
Bye for now.
LemonParty.org.
Make good states because that meat is too pretty.
Robin.
You should have done Google Hangouts.
Okay, you just got 1,000
Johnny
per
Brado.
minute because of this cat.
Yeah.
She's like, what a bunch.
That cat's like thinking, what the fuck have I walked into?
I don't even know what the hell I'm walking into.
I don't know. I mean, you know.
So what's our next show? We're going to do an Everything Show?
No.
Yes.
Everything. We're going to do an Everything Show part 6.
I'm feeling verklempt.
No, we can do another. We got another.
Sure. Amberstreet.com. Amberstreet.com.
Yeah.
LemonParty.org.
And don't forget, tell him, Chris, he'll see you 25 billion years.
At LemonParty.org.
Right.
I have 455 subscribers.
Yeah, what?
I wish that website was still working.